I'm guilty.
Give me one good reason not to go down there and take them out.
We're guilty of the sin of hubris.
I just helped the little guy. And a big club like this, you tend to forget all about him.
We had the best of intentions.
Those monsters you don't fight, they tend to step on little guys.
To be Earth's guardians, to keep you safe, but we failed you. We looked down on the world from our tower in the sky.
I don't remember asking you for your opinion.
No. How about when you guys hijacked me up here against my will and made me join this team? Still don't think I belong up here.
That's the point. Someone like you will keep us honest.
Batman said I was supposed to keep you guys honest.
Do I look like Batman to you?
Actually, you kinda do.
And let our power and responsibilities separate us from the very people we were supposed to protect. No one should ever be afraid of us.
We did this.
No, we didn't. You saw somebody took over the controls.
It's our gun. If we didn't have it, they couldn't have used it.
For that reason, we're decommissioning the watchtower. The energy weapon up there is already gone. We're taking down the station as well. There's more. We want to thank the members of the Justice League for your courageous service. But in the future, you'll all have to act as independent agents. We're not going to be an army anymore. As of right now, we're disbanding the Justice League. This is the end.
Says who? You remember what we did yesterday?
I'm not sure what I'm doing here anymore.
People need us. We helped them.
We saved the world again. You don't think that has any value? Well, think again, pal. The Justice League goes on, with or without you. Look, nobody can question your service or commitment to making things better. If you're quitting because you think you've already done your fair share,
What have we done?
fine. We'll throw you a parade. But if you're quitting because it's easier than continuing the fight, then you're not the heroes we all thought you were. The world needs the Justice League, and the Justice League needs you, Superman.
Something changing your mind.
We got lucky this time. What will we do if the invaders ever return?
After the Imperium invasion, Bruce came up and funded the idea of the Justice League.
Do your stockholders know about this, Bruce?
This task force would then save the world time and time again, defeating forces greater than the usual scale of Gotham's criminals. And Batman grew from a team player to a true friend who saw his own fallibility alongside everyone else's. But that also means he became too invested among his peers to have the necessary distance to judge them, because it was no longer him and them, it was us.
Gentlemen, it's been an honor.
So he had a contingency. First, it was incriminating photos of the Justice League, and second, he made sure Green Arrow was on the team.
So, see you soon.
You just might.
Ollie is JLU's initial point of view character. It's through his eyes we're introduced to the League's new expansion, from 7 to an entire community, to an army, and he had totally no interest, citing he only wants to look after the concerns of the common folk.
So gee whiz, I'm flattered to be asked and all, but no thanks.
Ollie is, to a large extent, effectively Bruce from the beginning. As a result, it's easy to interpret Batman's eagerness to keep Ollie around is more or less compensation for his own developed bias, so he and the League won't lose touch, like the Justice Lords. Subsequently, Ollie's refusal of the call was his fear of putting his attention in the wrong place, but by still crossing into the unknown, he begins to appreciate the sincerity and value of the League.
If this doesn't work, contact the League. They'll know what to do next.
Captain.
He became good friends with Supergirl and Question as they investigated her dreams.
You fell asleep. Excuse me if I bore you.
Hey, lay off.
For Black Canary, he gave her money and faked his death. These events compose his trials, where his cynicism breaks down towards the League.
So you want to get him out of this quietly because you don't want him thrown out of the League?
Or worse.
And everything becomes possible as he becomes friends with gods, realizing they're really just people.
Point is, I couldn't live with myself if I really did what I saw. Now, are you gonna help me or not?
Of course, kid.
Once having traversed the threshold, the hero moves in a dream landscape of curiously fluid, ambitious forms. Green Arrow represents the need of the common person, and as a member, he also understands the needs of the superheroes, who are ineffective and powerless to the plans made by the rich and powerful out of fear. And it's here Ollie is able to alleviate the tension with an understandable and very eloquent perspective.
Hey, I'm the only guy in the room who doesn't have superpowers, and let me tell you, you guys scare me. What if you do decide to go marching down there, taking care of whoever you think is guilty? Who could stop you? Me?
So you want the government to have a bunch of superhuman weapons just to keep us in check?
No. I don't know. Yeah.
Through his contextualization of all the fighting, the Justice League, Cadmus, Ollie, Superman, he puts on display how everyone are really just opposing opinions made by flawed people who are all just trying to look after their own.
Look, I'm an old lefty. The government must do for people what people can't do for themselves. The people sure can't protect themselves from the likes of us.
But within the roads of trials, the hero often fails one of them. It's not this speech, it's what follows afterwards. When the Watchtower's cannon is hijacked and fired by Lex, notice how Ollie identifies.
We did this.
He shares in the League's defeat and public humiliation. However, in the distance, he also saw the original Seven stop Brainiac. He was too far away to be involved.
We're scrambling now, but at top speed we're over an hour away.
He saw the heroes, flawed but good in heart, save the world again. So when Superman disbands with the League to rid the fear around them, Ollie finally understood his purpose. He was part of all the good the League did, saw their humanity, saw their goodness. So he argues the League would go on without the founding members if needed, because as much as they may have accidentally held a gun to the people, their massive helping hand without the gun is still something worth keeping.
Quis custodiet ipsos custodies.
Who guards the Guardians? We got it covered.
This was Ollie's apotheosis. After the big old speech, Ollie stays around as a true believer, kinda like Batman too, but he enjoys the banter more.
She's got your number, Jean. You need to mingle. Maybe take a meal in the commissary every once in a while.
He's someone who's there to lead the parade, someone who tried to look after Kara's mental health.
Today's her 21st birthday, but she'd rather be here practicing than go out on the town with me and Dinah.
And is there to comfort Clark when she leaves. From
I don't remember asking you for your opinion.
To referring to each other by their first names.
I know a little bit about that myself, Ollie.
It's okay, Clark.
Ollie is the master of the two worlds, a messenger who brought the thoughts of the people to the gods, but also not only found a place among them.
Okay, now what, smart guy? You use up your magic bullet on me and you're left with one very ticked off Supergirl.
But the gods found their own place among the people again.
See where it says heroes one and all? That's what it's all about. The crowd doesn't care who can bench press a mountain or shoot lasers out of their ears.
Yes, and I'm very proud. But don't tell her.
No, that's a job for Superman. Admit it, genius. You're in love with her.
I thought it was guilt, but I am in love. How did you know?
Just call me Cupid, Junior. I never miss.
So I really want to stress, the purpose of this video was to talk about Ollie's chest muscles.
I know you really love the color. We picked it out over the phone. Remember what you said, but I could never tell the meaning. I try to see what I have been shown. Staring at the pictures now, I know they try to show me. I cannot see, but God knows I try. Believer of the mysteries, I try to find a way not to cry.
Alright, so this was a video, yes, a video. Very much a video. Yes, it was a video.
Whatever, kid, let's go.
Also, I didn't talk about Green Arrow and Black Canary's relationship because that's going to be its own video.